great players don't always have great personalities. And when they do, I'm sorry, when they do though, it is a gift. And when they don't, it sucks. And you're just like, great job. You gave us nothing else. Hello, San Jose. We are so excited to be here. Excited to celebrate an amazing NWSL season and even better playoffs. The drama. We've got, is it Marta's last game? TBD. I think, Jessica Berman signed a contract. Is it Marta's last game? Did Eli Manning and Grant Hill fight on social media?
Girls are fighting.
Did I see that? I think my favorite part is we're finally gonna discover or get an answer to an age-old question. Is it offense or defense that wins championships? Which is it?
It's gotta be offense, right?
You tell me.
I don't know.
You tell me.
I unfortunately didn't win one in the league, but so maybe offense.
We'll find
defense?
out. We don't know.
We don't know. We also have two very special guests that we can't wait to get into. They're going to be popping out in a minute. But before, this whole area basically, well, at least according to Meg Linehan in The Athletic, won the championship.
Who's in the building?
Shout out, Meg. Shout out to Meg in the building. New mom. Won the championship of being the best fan base in all of
women's
America.
Sports.
In women's sports, the Yay area, pretty impressive.
Straight to the top.
Yeah, I bet there's some Valhallas in here. It actually is impressive because Bay FC's like 2 years old and the Valks are 1 year old, so I'm not really sure what was happening there.
Is San Jose in the Bay Area? Is that like a thing? I'm from Long Island, so when the New York City thing comes up, I totally get it.
Okay, quick little housekeeping. We also want to take a second to thank our sponsors for making this all happen. Thanks to Delta, the official airline of the National Women's Soccer League, and basically Sue and I. It's more like a thing
baby.
Like we just paid to have it be the sponsorship, but it's fine. Thank you to our sponsor, Google Pixel, the official mobile phone of the NWSL, and to Volkswagen. See what I did there? Got to get it in the native language. For helping us celebrate soccer in all of its forms.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, okay. It's showtime, babe. I'm Megan Rapinoe.
And I'm Super. This is A Touch More. Let's get into it.
Support for A Touch More comes from the all-new Google Pixel 10. It's time to step up your game. I had a very simple formula for stepping up my game. It was look good, feel good, and you're gonna play good. And if you're looking to level up your phone, the Google Pixel 10 is waiting for you. It looks great with its bold colorways, but it'll also make you look like a champ with killer camera features like Auto Best Take that captures everyone's best side. Ready to rethink your phone? Head to the Google Store now to learn more. Support for A Touch More comes from Delta. I know where I want to be, so how do I get there? It's the question at the start of every season. It begins with small steps, and every step propels you toward new heights. Because there's always more to reach for. And Delta Airlines is there to help connect you to your full potential. That's why Delta is the official airline of the National Women's Soccer League, helping you get to where you need to be, from season kickoff to the championships.
Support for A Touch More comes from Volkswagen. As the U.S. gets ready to host soccer's biggest moment, Volkswagen is helping people discover new turfs and new ways to play the beautiful game. From deaf and power wheelchair soccer to beach and futsal, Volkswagen is actively supporting all the communities and teams within the U.S. soccer ecosystem. They're supporting talent from across the U.S. soccer extended national teams and are focused on helping to give these less widely known forms of soccer a platform moving forward. From the pitch to the sand and everything in between, welcome to our turf.
You never know if she's going to nail that part. You just never know.
Yeah, you and me both. I have more responsibilities this show, and we're going to see how it goes.
We're testing her out. We're testing her out
I
today.
have more transitional responsibilities, and you guys at some point I'll show you my notes. It's crazy. Look at the bottom one. Megan transition.
We got here. She was like, "Who has a highlighter?" Oh, okay.
Trish had one. Okay, come on, let's do, we got to get to it. We have two very special guests joining us today. The first, Christen Press, announced her retirement this year. Yes, she finished her last 3 seasons with Angel City FC. She's not a one-time, but a 2-time World Cup winner. Bronze medalist in Tokyo 2021, which we were just discussing was not the best version of Tokyo we've ever seen, but they've rebounded great. She played in Sweden, she played in England, obviously been a role model for so many in the NWSL and mentoring the next generation, and of course was really kind of like honestly the chief architect, at least my architect for sure, of our equal pay crusade, which we dominated. And she will be joined by
Tobin Heath. As you guys know, Tobin announced her retirement this year as well. She has won 2 NWSL championships with the Portland Thorns, also a 2-time World Cup winner and a 2-time Olympic gold medalist. I actually first met Tobin at the 2008, where were we? Beijing Olympics. The soccer team came over to the basketball practice and like messed around with us. It was fun. Anyways, just last week, Tobin was inducted into the U.S. Soccer Hall of Fame. Woo! And while that is impressive, what's more impressive is she did it in her first year of eligibility. Duh. Together, they found Re-Inc., a media and lifestyle company, and they also have a podcast together, so we're definitely going to be getting into that.
They are moms to Bob. Longtime homies. Please welcome to the stage, Christen Press and Tobin Heath. You guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, guys.
You guys, welcome.
Thanks for having us.
We didn't know we had to wear big pants.
We didn't know we had to wear matching sweaters.
Oh, gosh, you guys.
This is so cozy.
Should have coordinated. Okay, we're going to get right into it. You guys are both officially and newly retired. So congrats on that, first and foremost. Welcome to this side of things. It's totally wild over here. It's a roller coaster. You're going to love it, but it's bananas being retired.
Say more.
It's just, you never know what's going to happen, to be honest. You're waking up every day and you're just like, well, what's the point? You know? Like, anything is possible. And like, that is sort of like kind of the problem. Because just like anything could happen. Anyways, it's just, you're going to love it though, because you guys are creative and already doing tons of things. Tobin, you've just been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
But like in this very newness of retirement, all of it, how are you guys doing? How are the vibes? Tobin, you first.
Oh, I was going to pass that.
Yeah, Christen, you first.
Well, I think it's fun that Tobin announced her retirement this year because it had been a while since she played. And now,
like, how'd she retire and get inducted into the Hall of Fame in the same year? I was like, did I miss my opportunity? No.
but I actually did get to see Tobin go through this full transformation of letting go of the thing that she loves most in the world. I always wished it was second most, but it's first.
You're third now with Bob.
Sadly, I am. And it helped me a lot through my own decision making. Being injured, I had to figure out who I was without soccer. 2.5 years without it, you feel like you're dead and gone. Yep. And so I went through, my own process of understanding who I was, who we were going to be without the game. And then watching Tobin actually come to terms with that reality, it was actually quite inspiring for me. And I never thought I would be brave enough to actually walk away from the game by choice. I was always waiting for something to come sweep me away so I didn't have to do the hard thing. But I got there. I got to say goodbye, and I got to do it on my terms. And yeah, we're doing great. We have the world ahead of us, and it looks like, where's my schedule? Where's the paper and camp under the door with everything we need to wear and eat and be at? That's what we're navigating.
I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
When we had
Where's the schedule?
When we had Alex Morgan on, I guess now this is last year when she first retired. The first thing she said, and we've talked about it on the pod, is she's like, I don't know when to shower now. And I was like, oh my God, that hits so deep. You wake up and you're like, when do I do that part? Because the practice schedule just dictated your showers. You didn't think about it.
Sometimes I forget to shower.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
feel
didn't
like
work
I'm
out. I didn't work out. Why would I shower?
I feel like I'm always showering. I'm like bored showering. I'm like, didn't I just do this?
What's happening? Tobin, besides showering, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm very clean.
You're just wasting time. So you don't know what to do. So you're just like, oh,
It's where the best ideas happen, you know? Like an hour later, you're just like, how long have I been here?
Okay, we're gonna move on to the soccer. I want to get your guys' quick thoughts on the semis. They were wild. They were fun. I feel like we got the best final. I'm excited about it. But what'd you like? What'd you not like? What do you think is gonna actually transfer into this final?
Which game are we talking about?
Both games.
I think the first one was really terrible and boring and one-sided. Did anybody else watch the same game?
Fair.
And the second one was really kind of back and forth, and I think we all knew it was going to be even. And I feel like I don't know. It was fine.
Not impressed is what I'm hearing.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at me to save you. I think I wanted Orlando in the final. I'm obsessed with Marta.
Same.
So more
Same.
Marta.
Same.
Yeah.
People are always like, does she still have it? And I'm like, yeah.
Who cares?
I'm just like, she's like by far better than everyone all the time, every single time I play her. Or I watch her. I play her.
And
Definitely better than me.
And as an entertainer,
Yeah.
the quarterfinal, it brought me to tears. That's everything that sports needs is Marta.
Were you surprised by any of the results? You wanted something different, but were you surprised?
I wish I saw San Diego play against Orlando. Or against, what am I saying? Washington. Yeah. That surprised me.
You mean you're surprised that San Diego lost when they did?
Yeah.
I think that's, again, just what you wanted.
I mean, how fun was watching San Diego play this year? Come on. It's so entertaining and fun.
I'm pretty sure you got a lot of your predictions wrong, though.
I did. I did. Yeah.
Well, sometimes in the NWSL, it's just doesn't go how the best team plays. Basically.
Well, look at Kansas City. No, it
It's
doesn't.
wild. Yeah. Well, I mean, their style.
Some call it parody, and they applaud it.
Yeah, or it's parody. Sue. Sue calls it that.
You like parody?
Yeah, it's exciting in the playoffs
When anything wild.
when all the teams are kind of close-ish. And you don't
Maybe
know
when
what's
there's
gonna happen.
7 games or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You guys do.
That's
one
true.
game.
Yeah,
Single
it's
elimination.
One game.
tough.
It's not even a home and away. It's one game.
Single
Yeah.
elimination's tough.
And then you just
I
do
know.
a little free kick in it. It's over.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys,
A free click.
you chose this sport. I don't know what to tell you. It chose us.
I don't know. It's changing every freaking year. Yours is too.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we're gonna get
soon
into
it's
that
going
a
to be
little bit.
7 fully the whole time. You know, it's a different
We have some
sport than we
playoff
played.
conversation to have.
Who are you most excited to watch in the game, in the final?
Croy.
Yeah. What player? Unless you're excited to watch the coaching battle.
Well, I thought you meant which team.
No. Which player? Which player?
Gosh, this is not how my brain works.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Who do you think is the most important player?
Who's the most important player?
Yeah, who's the most important player?
No most. Like, how do you feel?
Who makes you feel the most while you're watching them?
There you go.
I'm
Tobin.
rooting for Jaden Shaw.
Yeah.
She does make me feel something. It because she had a hard year, and I got excited when she's like having success now, and I'm like, yeah, I like that.
I love that.
Croy and Jaden, I like it. Opposite teams. They're just the two most exciting too. I'm like, just vibes. It's like great players don't always have great personalities, and when they do, I'm sorry. When they do, though, it is a gift. And when they don't, it sucks. And you're just like, great job. You gave us nothing else.
Okay, moving on.
But they do. I didn't say anybody else.
Okay, moving on. No. Okay, so there are some, even though you guys don't like the parody, there are two like very different storylines. You have like the Gotham situation, finished 8th, found a way to the finals, second time in 3 years. You've got the Spirit, who are now in back-to-back finals. So which storyline, in terms of how they got here, makes you feel?
I feel like Sue's hosting the three of us.
For sure. Have you ever watched our podcast?
I feel like you need to scoot your chair over a little. What is it, Sue? You want to know?
What are we doing?
Favorite storyline?
Favorite storyline.
Or which one of these storylines speaks to you the most?
I think I'm gonna go back to the Spirit and the redemption storyline, losing in the final. I lost in the NCAA College Cup final 2 years in a row, but in my head, we came back and won it. It's like before that game, they were like, oh, you don't get to do things twice, and then I did, and I lost both times. So I do not wish that upon anybody.
Oh,
Tobin?
man.
By the way,
you
we
just
mentioned
put that
early,
out.
there's also the offense-defense thing happening.
I
Between the
heard
two
that.
teams, yeah.
I feel like that's such a basketball thing. It's so clear.
I don't
Offense,
know. Honestly,
defense.
I saw
You're playing
Lori
it
Lindsay
on
talking
each
about
side of the court.
I saw Lori talking about it on CBS. With Gail King. Nobody saw that?
Don't you think it's
Where
kind
do
of
you think I get my
offense?
information?
I think this is offense, or not even an offense and then special players.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. You like that? Say more.
I understand you say more.
I think Washington has the most exciting offense in the league, even without Trinity Rodman.
Oh.
I agree.
So is that
Pino
Lori's
agrees.
offense?
I don't know.
And then I think Gotham
was for the common person.
Gotham has single game changers that can just completely win a game on their own. And then they have a good enough team to keep them in the game until somebody does something magical like what Jaden did.
Okay. Well, we'll get to predictions later, but I want to stay in this playoff world because NWSL, different from basically every other league in the world, according to Megan, does an actual playoffs. Seed the teams, play the single elimination, whereas most leagues, the Shield is the champion, right? You play the regular season, best record, you are the champ. So I just am curious, and I'll get to you in a second. I just am curious, and I'll start with Tobin this time. What are your thoughts on that? And what model do you think measures the best, and why?
In the U.S.?
No, the playoff systems. Whether it's you have to be great the whole season in Europe.
Yeah, I
and
think in the U.S.
or you can be Gotham. Let's just call it. Burn.
I think in the U.S. it's just all about the playoffs. It's, I'm an American, so that's our version of sports. Nothing else matters. I know we try to make it out to be the Shield, but people only remember the champions. If you say I've won this many Shields, it's what does that mean?
Do you think the NWSL needs to keep it because we're in the U.S. sports landscape as opposed to getting rid of it?
Yeah, it's what we understand. And honestly, my take on all of women's soccer, in our country, is we should be the most dominant league in the world because we are, like, our men's national team and our men's soccer can't say that because the sport didn't really start, here, we're a little bit behind. But in terms of like the history, the winning, the domestic league, the investment, all started here in women's soccer. Therefore, like, we are at the top, and like, if God forbid we ever let that slip, we have a massive opportunity to be like the biggest global sport in the world with the biggest sport in football. So, and I think we should embrace our own culture. We shouldn't fit in. We should embrace our culture. And we have a playoff culture. It's really fun. It's why you all are here. Like, we get to have weekends like this. This is cool, and this is part of our culture. And I think that, like, we get to decide what we want it to look like. And for me, like, the system's different over in Europe. That's how they understand the game, and they should do what they do.
Fair. Anything to add?
Well, I have, like, my little secret that's not a secret to anybody is that I don't really like watching sports. I like live sports, but I don't like watching television, and I don't like watching sports on television, and Tobin does. Tobin likes watching all different sports, and now that I am moving into my retired life, I have agreed that I will try to start to watch a few select sports from time to time. But I can only do the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, this World Series, I was there. I was in it, And that
Literally,
was like,
you win.
Yeah, exactly. I was there in person, but I was also there on the television between the games, like, following all the stories. So I think in that regard, I for a second, I understood what it was to be an American sports fan, just briefly. Because the season's so long. And there's so many games. Like, there's no way, right? But I think when I was playing in Europe, I felt a lot of pride that when you win your league, you are the best team. And that level of, like, risk or fluke or a good game or one crazy shot isn't going to determine your season. I felt a lot of pride, like, when you win, it's because you're the best. I think if the question is what we should do, well, I think it's okay the way we have it, but I think if you're looking to just say who's the best team, that playoffs doesn't necessarily tell you that. They tell you who's meant to win that year, like who had what
who's
it
not
takes
injured.
Yeah, who's not injured, who's gonna grind out 4 games. And yeah, I think a lot of other sports, it's not single elimination. So even this, like, American structure, we're kind of on our own, where, like, soccer's such slim margin, and it's so, like, just 90 minutes, and we just have to wait till freaking double overtime every single time. And I'm like, we played enough soccer. Like,
Oh my gosh, there's enough soccer.
Straight to the PKs. I'm with you.
I'm here.
Straight to
here.
the PKs. Do you have a thought?
No, I think I loved your point, Tobin, that, like, this is what we know. Like, I can, yes, like, get on board with winning the Shield, and I won Shields in my career, and I never won a championship, and therefore I never won a championship. Like, I never was the best team in the NWSL, and I can watch the EPL or watch the WSL, watch other things, and be like, yeah, I get it. I understand how that could be exciting, but only if everyone thinks it's exciting.
But you're playing the season differently then. You know what I mean? If there isn't a playoff, like, you're playing the regular season games differently. Like, those teams, they're just saying, let's just get into the playoffs. If the Shield isn't going to be possible, like, look, halfway through the season, it was impossible for everyone. So, like, the whole, like, psychology changes if there's no championship. Like, the season looks completely different than what we just witnessed.
But I love also the idea that America, for women's sports, is the center of the universe, and our business marketing whole machine is so far advanced from any other country. So, like, let's just leverage that, and whatever, it's different from other places, who cares? Like, we're the ones that have 4 World Cups, so that's just, like, what it is. Let's just keep doing that. And other places are doing it differently, and, like, it would never work for them the way that we do, and vice versa. But, like, from a growth of the game standpoint, like, nobody can do it like we do, and, like, we already are doing it across multiple different sports. So, like, that's our superpower. And I think eventually we'll be able to attract more European talent, but
Yeah.
Or not.
And I heard like the WSL talking about getting like the Women's Super League over in England talking about moving towards a playoff, which I'm like, the people there are going to be like, make it make sense. Like they aren't even going to understand what that means, you know?
They're like, we don't get it.
They understand like Derby and CONCACAF. They can define that,
Champions
but they won't get
Just
a
fun saying
playoff. That makes
Derby.
sense.
Support for A Touch More comes from Google Pixel. Picture this. You and your girls are finally getting together after saying you'd do it for ages. So you bunch together for the perfect photo to commemorate it. Everyone's looking stunning. Snap, snap, snap. And then you check the camera roll. One girl's blinking, another's looking in a totally different direction. Someone else's mouth is hanging open mid-sentence. And in that moment of chaos, you'll be glad to have a Google Pixel 10. The Pixel 10 camera's auto best take automatically finds and combines similar photos into one where everyone looks great. So all that blinking and looking away is replaced with picture-perfect smiles. And you know how that one person always ends up the designated photographer because they always find the best angle? Well, Pixel 10 has a feature called Camera Coach that literally coaches you on how to take a great photo. Get outside of your comfort phone and try the Google Pixel 10 Pro. Check it out at googlestore.com. Camera Coach, results may vary.
Support for A Touch More comes from Delta. Realizing your full potential starts with recognizing the steps you need to get you there. That might look like adding a training day or 2 or 3, and don't get me wrong, that can be a grind. But if you're actually able to make that mental shift and combine it with action, you can become unstoppable. Through a series of small steps, all building on each other, you can reach your destination. And once you get there, looking back and seeing how far you've come feels that much sweeter. There are always greater heights to reach, and Delta Airlines is always there to help connect you to your full potential. In 2022, Delta Airlines became the official airline of the National Women's Soccer League as part of their commitment to invest in and support equity for women. It's a cornerstone of Delta's investment to improve the air travel experience for everyone and help you get to where you need to be, from season kickoff to the championships.
Support for A Touch More comes from Volkswagen. Next summer, one of the biggest soccer tournaments in the world is coming right here to the US. And since 2019, Volkswagen has partnered with US Soccer, inspiring the next generation and helping people get more out of the game we all love. From deaf and power wheelchair soccer to beach and futsal, Volkswagen is actively supporting all of the communities and teams within the US soccer ecosystem. They're supporting US soccer talent across the portfolio of the federation, like Emily Spreeman of the deaf women's team, Raul Silva of the deaf men's team, and Alessandro Canale of the beach men's team. A partnership between Volkswagen and US Soccer just makes sense. It's the people's car, partnering with the people's sport. From the pitch to the sand and everything in between, welcome to our turf.
Okay, so the three of you were in the Women's Soccer League before, but that means you were in...
Old sister WPS.
Yes, WPS. But that
girl.
means you were in the NWSL from day one, which is pretty special. So when you look back on the last, 12 years, what development is most meaningful to you when you think of the NWSL's growth over the last 12 years?
Well, today I saw a video of Tobin scoring in the first ever NWSL final. And it was like a grainy little image, and her hair is so long, and her calves were the same, so huge.
So big.
And it made me so happy. And there was nobody there. And, I've been saying this. I feel like so lucky that I got to play a 2025 season because for me, in my experience at Angel City, it was like I got to play one season in the future. I sat next to 17, 18, 19-year-old teammates for a whole year, and I was like, oh my gosh.
What's your TikTok game like?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, it's tragic.
Okay.
But it's like this generation, I would never know. Like, if we have kids, we skip this whole 20-year-old age. And I was like, you're so fascinating. And I had a fully professional training environment. I had the best game day experience you could possibly imagine. And I started my NWSL career at a college turf field called Benedictine that I drove 45 minutes outside of Chicago to get to. Yeah, Pino, you remember.
You guys have no idea how many lines were on this field. I didn't even know this many sports existed. What in the
And
baseball lines.
the
Softball
best
lines.
part was the
Cross lines.
announcer spent the whole entire game explaining each of the lines. Like that looked like it
tragic.
was out of bounds, but actually that's the lacrosse line.
Not to be confused with the football line. Which are different from the field hockey lines. Like, you guys, this is fucking tragic.
Tobin, what about you?
Benedictine is like famous. The amount of times we talk about Benedictine.
Burned in my brain.
What was the question?
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up. The
Thank
question
you.
was, what development is like most meaningful as you look back? Now I'm gonna ask you to put your commissioner hat on. You're commissioner for a day. What are you changing?
I mean, the salary cap's really working out, so I wouldn't touch that.
Shall we, guys? Shall we go there?
I think we should go there.
Yes, we should go there.
It's almost like I knew where we were going.
Kind of like I led you there.
Should Trin stay or should she go? And what's the argument?
Ooh.
Am I the commissioner now? Or
You can be. We're all the commissioners.
Thank goodness.
Can't be.
I'm on the advisory board. You guys are commissioners.
Yeah. You could be you, or you could be the commissioner. You could be.
well, am I Trinity? I need to understand who I'm thinking through.
Yeah, be Trinity.
I was just thinking about Sue showing up to the advisory board, being like, offense or defense?
The age-old question. Yeah, be Trinity.
I'm Trinity.
Be Trinity.
Gil King knows what I'm talking about.
It's funny because Tobin and I actually talked about this over breakfast. And I think you should go first.
That's not what we talked about over breakfast. Okay. I feel like we were going to talk about this, but we'll just talk about it here. So I'll speak out loud. Is that cool if I like kind of process with you all? Yeah, okay. Look, I advise a lot on players going or staying. And 95% of the time, I will usually say go. And Pino, Christen, Sue's played overseas too. We've all played overseas, and there are legitimate reasons for going, really great professional reasons. This was even before you would get paid more for going. So if we just take away like Trinity getting paid more to go play overseas, like there's legitimate development reasons for going. There's personal reasons for going. There's competitions. You can play in Champions League. We can't play in Champions League here. But I actually think in Trinity's situation, I would recommend that Trinity stay in the NWSL. I think that her game will be 1,000% louder here. I think she can be the face of a league. You don't get that when you go over to Europe. She's not going to be the face of the league in the WSL. She's not going to be the face of the league in France because they don't really have that type of culture. We have star culture here, and Trinity Rodman's a star. Like, we all can agree on that. I think that it's an incredible responsibility to be a star of a league. I think she's at a great organization and a Washington Spirit and Michelle King ambition. Like they've been in the championship the last 2 years. If she was on a team that wasn't vying for a championship, you'd probably be saying like, should she go to a different NWSL team, you know? But like, I think this is a situation where it makes the most sense for me in her development and in where the league's at and in like American sports that Trinity Rodman stay, personally. And I know, it's shocking that I said that.
Yeah. I totally agree.
You do.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm like, what is
And
she?
I wasn't paid to say that, by
What
the way.
is she like? Other players like Alyssa, great.
Totally.
You should probably go. Naomi, go. Obviously, Lindsay's played over there for a long time. Other players, and I'm like, yeah, okay, great. But I'm like, what is Trinity? What would she actually be gaining?
Yeah.
Playing there.
Yeah.
It's hard. I don't
Yeah.
care who you are, what kind of team you are, whatever. Like, it's hard. It's hard to be over there.
Nobody wants to
alone.
elevate an American over there.
Yeah, it's just they don't have the business structure and the ability to plug into the American sports culture like we do. She's already a star. She's won a championship. She's been now, this is her second final. Her team's lit. Her owner's rich. Like, I'm just like, and honestly, like, how much more? Nobody's offering her $5 or $10 million to play overseas. They're going to be offering her like, I don't know, like maybe 250, 500, maybe $1 million more. And I'm just like, for her at this point in her career, she's so young and she's such a superstar. It's kind of like inconsequential in a way. So it's like better for her to stay here, ball out. You have like Men's World Cup next year, Women's World Cup the following year, and then Women's World Cup is coming back home 31. So I'm just like, yeah, like I think
Somebody has to stay.
yeah. I mean, I also think that like the national team has a void of players who are either are a superstar or who want to be. And she is both in a really pretty like natural way. So I'm just like, step in, honey.
Well, what I like about this situation is that I do think that she has the opportunity to make a change, to put some pressure on the NWSL to stop losing players because of money. Tobin, I actually think you said this, but it's like go abroad for other reasons. Like as the NWSL, we cannot lose players because of money alone. Like there's other reasons to go for development, for exposure, to push yourself. Maybe you haven't made it yet here. That's how I felt. I went overseas because if I stayed on the same path as everybody else, I was slightly behind. And so I went overseas so that I could have a different experience to kind of cover that gap. But if we're losing players strictly because of money, then we are doing something wrong. And I think and hope that her team is strategically using this moment to get her the best deal she can possibly get, and also to make a change within the NWSL that I think is necessary, and it's really just like upped the urgency of it.
Might have a Trinity Rodman rule coming into play. That's what I'm hearing.
No.
Whatever gets changed, it'll be called the Trinity Rodman rule. For sure, that's how this works.
As long as it doesn't just apply to her, I'm
Yeah,
fine with that.
my problem is we're like behind. We're so slow to this. This has been happening. Everybody knew it was coming. And the fact that we're at this, like now, this situation to me is a failure.
Tell them.
We only have a couple minutes left with you guys. We did want to talk a little bit about just you being a couple, you being podcasters. Something we do on our show, as you all know, is from time to time talk about our bickers. You know, the moments.
Why do you do
where-
that?
Honestly,
They're not enough. You gotta like rehash them. Is this like couples therapy on a podcast?
yeah, it might be the healthiest thing we do.
This is so cool.
I'm not even joking. So, let us hear it. Can you give us a bicker?
Yeah, it's funny because Pino texted me this morning and said, you all need to pick a bicker. And then Tobin and I proceeded to bicker over it.
Exactly.
And just when we were backstage, I go, Tobin, what's our bicker? We never
It
agreed.
was bickering about having to do this.
Yeah. But you can pick whatever bicker you want. Well, that's love. Yeah, that's love.
I don't know.
What comes up? What does Bob bring up? I feel like
my
Bob's
gosh.
bringing something up.
That was Tobin's bicker. She wanted to bicker about Bob and my parenting. She said that I am 95% a great dog mom. Which all I heard was 5%. What?
What's the 5?
Are you embarrassed to say what I do wrong as a mom?
No, I think she's just like a little bit of like a sucker for Bob, you know? Like Bob just gets what she wants from Christen.
Yeah. I'm Bob's favorite. So here's how.
Well, you can imagine a food-motivated dog.
Wait,
and
here's how our family works. Tobin chases around Bob, just asking Bob to play, to hang out, to cuddle. Bob chases me around. Every single time I take a step back, I step on Bob because Bob is under my legs. And I just chase around Tobin, being like, want to hang out? Want to play? And we just run in a circle like
love
this all day,
triangle.
every day.
Yeah, love triangle right there.
That's the dynamic.
That's us.
That's it. That's the one. Okay, predictions, you guys. Who you got for the championship tomorrow? You have to pick someone. I don't
Washington.
Who's gonna make you feel the best? Washington. Who's gonna make you feel the best?
Who's going to make me feel the best? Washington. But I have a very strong brand against making a prediction. I think predictions are for bozos.
For bozos?
I can't believe you just said your prediction, though. Wow.
No, she asked who
Feel.
would make me feel good.
Oh, yeah.
If they won.
If they won. Washington will make me feel good if they win.
Yeah.
Well, these bozos are predicting later, so
I know.
you guys can stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we need to have a branded segment. The bozos. We're stealing it. It's so good. Tobin and Press, thank you so much for coming
so
on the
much.
show.
Thank you.
Love you. Give it up for the homies.
Support for A Touch More comes from Volkswagen. 2026 is going to be a great year for soccer in the States, as we co-host one of the biggest tournaments in the sport. It's a reminder to celebrate all forms of the game we all love, which is why Volkswagen has partnered with U.S. Soccer since 2019 to inspire the next generation of players. From deaf and power chair soccer to beach and futsal, Volkswagen is actively supporting all the communities and teams within the U.S. Soccer ecosystem. In fact, last month, on October 26th, U.S. Soccer and Volkswagen supported the men's deaf national team match against Germany. It was the first game of a doubleheader with the U.S. women's national team, broadcast live on True TV and HBO Max. This marked the first time a U.S. Soccer controlled match for the men's deaf national team was shown on TV. Volkswagen and U.S. Soccer is a partnership that just makes sense. It's the people's car plus the people's sport. From the pitch to the sand and everything in between, welcome to our turf.
Support for A Touch More comes from Delta. You don't need to wait until next year or next season to get where you want to be. Every journey that's worth taking needs to start somewhere, and your next journey can start right now. Even if it's just a little step here or there, they all add up, and one day you'll look around and realize everything's changed. That's what realizing your full potential looks like, and it's contagious too. When you set out on a courageous path, everyone around you, your teammates, your coaches, your fans, will follow. There's always more to reach for, and Delta Airlines is always there to help connect you with your full potential. In 2022, Delta Airlines became the official airline of the National Women's Soccer League as part of their commitment to invest in and support equity for women. It's a cornerstone of Delta's investment to improve the air travel experience for everyone and help you get to where you need to be, from season kickoff to the championships. We've got another player that we want to spotlight in a segment we're calling How They Got There, presented by Delta. Congrats to Jaden Shaw.
Jaden. Honestly, it feels like Jaden has been on the scene for like 10 years. She's already been a young U.S. Soccer Female Player of the Year in 2022. She's been an NWSL Best 11 in 2023. She spent her first 2 seasons with the San Diego Wave. She made an off-season move this year to North Carolina. It just didn't really work out. She didn't find her footing. Wow, has she found her footing now with Gotham. 2 game winners, one against Kansas City in temperatures that maybe weren't even above her age because she's still only 20 years old in that frigid cold. She might have got that a little bit of that in Frisco, Texas, where she's from. And then another game winner in the stoppage time of regular time. A beautiful free kick, put the goalkeeper in the worst position possible to send Gotham to the final. I can't wait to see Jaden on this big stage. It's going to be her first NWSL final. And we'll see how it all plays out. But again, Jaden Shaw, absolutely balling. And you're our How They Got There.
We've never done this in reverse order, so now it's just us. So let's get into the show. As you guys know, we usually start with a check-in. So we're going to check in a little bit with like the NWSL business. The finals, like I said earlier, it's always a good time to kind of like look back, recap, check some things out. So here's some of like the top headlines that we saw, right? So for the 4th consecutive year, linear viewership grew up 22%. Digital viewership grew also up a big margin, plus 30. Juju Watkins joined Boston FC's ownership group alongside Aaliyah Boston.
All the basketball.
Shout out to the basketball girlies.
All the basketball girlies.
But the cool part is that actually brings the number of female athletes up to like 15 or 20 in the NWSL ownership. So that's pretty legit.
I love it.
That's pretty legit. And while the regular season attendance was down 5%, playoff attendance is up 5%. And after tomorrow, because you guys are like the #1 city, there'll likely be a new record for playoff attendance, like in its totality. So really exciting.
I just want to point out, because I feel like anytime women's sports or women do well, we just always have the need to like nitpick something. And even the 5%, I can't let it slip. I can't let it slide.
Well, people have been talking shit.
It's a whack-ass narrative, and I can't with it. We've obviously had a record-breaking expansion fee just happen with $165 million for the Atlanta Beat, I think they're going to be called. And also over the last 10 years, it's actually a 400% increase in attendance. That's a 90-degree angle, if you're wondering. So the 5% dip is still the second best year ever. Just to put into reference, the NBA had a little dip last year, and like nobody thinks it's doing bad or talking about it like it's doing bad. So you can just shut the fuck up. And also, most attended regular season game ever, 40,000 fans at Oracle Park. Was anybody here at that situation? Pretty lit. Honestly, with the whole, bay in the background, not bad. Bunch of clubs hit record attendance this year. North Carolina Courage, Gotham, Washington Spirit, Orlando Pride, and of course, y'all, Bay FC, the league leaders. Which does bring us right back to old Meg Linehan.
Meg Linehan.
Meg Linehan, who's in the building tonight, and the article that Meg wrote about the best women's sports cities in the country. I don't know if everybody saw it, but here it is. #1 Bay Area. Yep. That's y'all. #2 Minneapolis. #3 Seattle. #4 Portland. #5 New York City metro area, which I guess is including the whole area. #6 LA.
Gotta get New Jersey in there somehow.
Yeah, got it. It's just like, how do we include them?
New York
sense. Metro. #6 LA. #7 Boston. #8 Indy. #9 Kansas City. Tie at #10 Chicago, DC.
Well, I'm mad because...
Tell them.
Well, first of all, it wasn't just Meg. Meg, we know you pulled and used a bunch of different people, so we don't put all the hate on you. No, I'm just kidding. I actually thought it was great. I'm mad because how is Minneapolis, going to be ahead of Seattle when one of the things in the little blurb was that the sports bar, or maybe it's not the sports bar, but that there's a wall with a mural of Megan. How can that be the selling point to tip the city, but it's of you, a Seattle athlete? And I get it. Seattle's second. I'll give you Bay Area. I'm not going to argue with you guys. For now. It's, newcomers, first year, good luck charm type thing. But no, so I was a little, I thought Seattle should have been at least second.
No, he literally read the article and she was like, well, that's bullshit. How's that even possible? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the criteria was.
I feel like I would go, because I'm going to ask you after, I'd go Seattle first, New York second, and then I was like, is Connecticut a city? Does that count? Okay, fine.
Stores?
Whatever. It's fine. And then I think the actual answer is Portland third. I really do. But I'm going to give a quick shout to Phoenix. I know they don't have a lot of other... There it is. I know they don't have a lot of other women's sports teams. It's like the Mercury's holding it down, but they're good. They're good. You can't even walk around there.
They get that place rocking.
Yeah. So what about you? Any thoughts on this? What's your top 3?
Yeah, I mean, definitely Seattle, for sure. I did do Bay Area. Second. Yeah. I am an official hater of the Portland Thorns, especially. So I couldn't get them up there at second. I am also going to be a season ticket holder for the Portland Fire. But I'm still going to hate on them. You know, I'm going to wear my Sue Bird jersey down there.
I've played against the Fire, actually.
I know.
Fun fact.
I-5 rivalry.
That's right.
Affectionately known as a derby.
We'll talk about
Anyways,
that later.
I put them third.
I'm like, it's
Seattle,
spelled
Bay Area,
Derby.
Portland.
Does anyone? It's spelled Derby.
Yeah, Derby.
Okay. Just
Dabby.
checking.
You know what I'm
Just
saying?
checking.
Anyways, we're going to do something a little bit different today that we normally don't do at our A Touch More shows, but Sue did it at her Bird's Eye View show, and it was lit. And I was like, why can't we get a fishbowl? That would be awesome. Fishbowl being audience questions. So
we got one.
we are going to pull them. You're going to pull them. We're going
Yeah.
to answer them. You guys, as you know,
gonna go
did
blind.
these before. They're not plants. Don't worry.
Oh, this is a WNBA question. Should we do it?
Ooh.
Okay. The WNBA has been a bigs, I'm assuming that means tall people, league for the past several years. But with the current rookies, it feels like there could be a shift back towards more small ball, versatile guards. How do you see the game progressing over the next few years? Ooh, to be honest, I agree with like the assessment. You didn't put your name, by the way. There she is. Okay, hi.
Got it.
I agree with the assessment. You know, tall people, they're tall. There's nothing, it's like there's nothing you can do about it. And the talls right now in the WNBA are like just as versatile as the guards. So I do think we have some guards creeping up there. Obviously, Caitlin, Paige, Sonia Citron was a rookie this past year. But man, the bigs always dominate. They just always find a way. It's so annoying. Because like they don't even get the ball without us, you know? So we'll see. I'm gonna keep my eye on that. All right. You wanna pick one?
Yeah.
Wait, actually.
Or do you want to pick one and then read it for me?
Okay.
Or do you want me to pick one?
Do you prefer the food scene in New York or Seattle? Thank you for all you do. No name. Boom.
Seattle
This is our show.
Seattle
Who said that?
do whatever we want. Seattle famously has great food, but New York is like 100 times bigger and has just like more of everything all in a condensed area. So I think I would have to say New York over Seattle. But if we're talking fresh seafood, then Seattle's gonna outbid everybody. What about you?
Yeah, probably. Pizza. If we're going by pizza and bagels, I think
pizza.
it's pretty obvious.
You love pizza.
And I love Seattle, but
What's your quote about pizza?
it's from a movie. I didn't like make it up.
Really?
Oh, you thought I made it. Even when it's bad, it's good?
Yeah.
It's from a movie called Threesome. Anyone familiar? Honestly, it's a banger. Go watch it. Somehow my parents let me watch that. And yeah,
No
the title
idea.
is telling. Okay.
Even when it's bad, it's good?
yeah, even when it's bad, it's good.
The pizza?
Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you tell me. I don't know. Okay. If you could play another professional sport, what would it be and why? Angelica Castillo? Okay. There
Hey, girl.
she is.
Shout them
Hi.
out. I mean, obviously basketball.
Obviously.
Obviously basketball.
And honestly, mine's soccer.
Really?
Although I think tennis would be fun. And then I'm like, track would be cool
It's
too.
very stressful. Tennis. How do you, I would not be able to keep it together. You probably could.
I can't even imagine you as a tennis player. Oh my God.
I'd be like the John McEnroe
Yeah, times 1,000.
for sure.
Literally. You'd be
Just
so bad.
Wilding out. Yeah, it's just like a lot. It's just, if you get off the rails, you are off.
Okay. This is our last one. It's a bench start cut. It's for you.
Oh, tough. Feels like a daisy.
Although I guess I can participate. Bench start cut, Megan's hairstyles. Pink hair? Mushroom cut. Growing it out. This is gonna lead right into a bicker.
Is it?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm obviously cutting the growing out, just like I did today.
And there's the bicker. Megan has been attempting to grow her hair out, And she has like
For
this,
15
she
years.
had like for like 5 minutes. And today in the bathroom, cut her hair. So what did I walk into?
Only the front.
I was like, what are you gonna, how you gonna clean this up? There's hair everywhere. All over her shirt. I was like, I haven't even showered yet. It's gonna be all over me. Couldn't believe it. Okay, continue.
I just got to the edge of my rope with it, and it was
So she gave herself this cut.
and then I'm telling, it's
not bad.
Only in the front, only like the front. And no, if you get
You did
close,
the back too.
If you get, I tried, but it's like it was something was gonna get chunked bad. But then I was like, what if I did blunt bangs? You know, like more blunt than they already are, and you're like, I think you need to just leave it. And then like all I'm looking for is affirmation, but there's no really amount of affirmation that you could give me without like bleaching it and cutting it yourself. And like me getting it done.
Okay, so you're cutting.
I'm cutting
The grow out.
You're like, I'm off the rails. Here's me as a tennis player. I'm cutting
We
the
got
grow
mushroom
out.
cut and pink left.
I mean, I'm starting pink, and I'm because it's just I love it. And then I'm reluctantly putting mushroom on the bench because I do love her when I get mushroom cut.
I'm starting the pink. I am benching the grow out because you don't know, it could go somewhere. And mushroom is gone. Tough.
I've literally been having mushroom cut for like a year.
I'm aware. I'm there every
Do
day.
you not like it?
Who do you think's looking at you every day?
Did you look back at that security guard?
This is all I see every day in the mirror. Just a little. I hate you. Oh my God.
It's so true.
so
I'll be in there
true.
for 20 minutes and not a damn thing's changed.
You know, everybody has like a mirror look where you're like kind of checking it out, last looks kind of thing. Hers is. So for this week's A Touch More. No, but seriously, for this week's A Touch More, before we leave you, we're going to talk A Touch More postseason NWSL awards. For the first time, the NWSL had its own award show. Megan, which award stuck out to you? What do you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, like Christen was saying, we never had anything nice when we played, much less an award show that was nationally televised that you would get to show up and stunt out at. So that's why I'm sad. No, it actually was really cool and just like sort of like nod to the growth of everything. I know it's a lot for the players to like show up on this Wednesday and do this, but like too bad. That's what you have to do. You have to come the whole week and do all these interviews and do all this shit, and it's fun. I mean, the main stickouts, obviously Temwa Chewinga winning MVP again. I'm like,
Back to back.
yeah, back to back. I'm like, it's not even a question. So great. It's giving like OG Sam Kerr, peak Sam Kerr, NWSL vibes. Sam was a beast, couldn't be stopped. Same with Temwa. So that was cool. Honestly, anytime you can like back up seasons like that in a really difficult league. When was the last time the W had a back-to-back MVP? I mean,
God, on the spot. Who? Oh yeah, Asia.
Asia Stewie, I
Did
guess.
it just happen?
Yeah.
I was literally
Asia,
in my head.
did
I was like,
Stewie
Lisa
win back to
Leslie,
back?
Cheryl Swoops. I went back to the 90s.
Did Stewie win back-to-back too?
No, Stewie never went back
Yeah,
to back.
Asia. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Asia.
I mean, it takes like a
The answer is Asia Wilson.
generational type play. Like it's so hard to do that. So that was awesome. Bev Yanez, I know her as
Love
Goebel,
Bev.
old Bev Gobes, winning Coach of the Year, amazing. Obviously, I played with Bev for such a long time, so that was just really cool. She has a cool, like an amazing project going on out there, and they had a really good season. And then I thought Lily Real was a really cool one because you have like a rookie who's like actually on a good team contributing, playing in the championship. You know, sometimes the rookies obviously get put, the best ones get put on the worst teams. And then Gotham like was the worst team, but then they're not. But then they were like such a low seed. But I don't really
Underdogs.
underdog. Yeah,
That's what Lori Lindsay said.
don't call them an underdog, Sue. But being a rookie on like a championship level team, so big shout out to Lily Real.
Well, the award show looked amazing. Like you said, it was fun to see the players get to like step out, show some fashion. But I did notice they forgot something. I feel like they forgot a Meggie.
I thought so too.
Yeah. I feel like they're missing a Meggie.
I'm going to be talking to Jessica about it.
And now I want to know if the NWSL Awards next year were to add a Meggie, what would the Meggie be and what would it be for?
I mean, I want to go a lot of different directions in this. I want to do best dress. I want to do best vibes.
But I actually think you need to think soccer. I think you need to go soccer.
Best haircut.
Best and most entertaining.
Most entertaining.
If you go soccer, there's like a legit chance it becomes a real thing.
Do you think?
Yeah. I think you got to go soccer.
That's my best angle.
Yeah. I know you've been like really
commish.
I think this could really happen.
She's securing her job now, so like she could be willing to take some risks.
Now's the time.
Okay. I'm going best. Either best, I'm still workshopping it, sorry. Either best goal celebration singular or best goal celebrator. Just in general, it's gonna have to be a little fluid. Like just best person who celebrates goals, or like if someone has just an exceptional goal celebration that can't be overlooked, it's gonna be the one person. But my Meggie this year would have gone to and is going to Croy Bethune, because I feel like Croy always just like pulls out something, and I don't know what the celebration was in the semi. It was,
Does anyone know?
but
Okay.
it was fucking cool. And I hope it's not something weird, and I'm gonna have to like backtrack on loving it. But I'm like, okay, that's vibes. The whole team is doing it. Croy always is like doing some kind of dance and like doing some kind of thing. Obviously, tons of personality. Had a little spice on that goal. She was waiting until the very last minute. So I'm going Croy Bethune for my Meggie. Yeah.
Okay. Outside of your famous celebration, we all know it and love it.
Oh my God.
Outside of
bossy.
your famous pose celebration, what other celebration of yours would have earned a Meggie? Like, when do you think you nailed it? Because you've done, I was looking them up. You've done some wild stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, you grabbed the mic and you're like, born in the USA.
Yeah.
You did like I don't even know. You were imitating a character, but I can't even like really do what you were doing because I think only you knew.
Oh, the dancing baby.
There you go, dancing baby.
Dancing baby.
So you've had some.
I think
some
grabbing the
doozies.
mic. I think the mic grab was the most extreme one. Yeah. Outside of this
What-
one. I
what
mean, some
happened
knee
then? Did you-
slides, but those are just normal.
Did you plan the mic one?
For sure.
Oh, like you went. For sure. You just saw. I honestly, I had it in my head where you like just saw the big furry because that thing was big.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like a big? I don't know if it
Big
was the furry
furry
one, but
field mic. Yeah.
yeah.
And
And
we
so
all
you-
have to move because they put them right next to the corner. No, it was absolutely plain. You can't really see it because they did not nail their parts like we talked about before. But Lauren Chaney was supposed to be playing the guitar, and so was Lori Lindsay. And we were the band. Well, I was Bruce Springsteen, obviously, naturally. And they were the band. And like, they didn't quite nail it, but I did. And so everything was perfect.
So the Meggie goes to
Yeah.
Megan,
Megan.
aka Bruce. Okay, Bozo, it's time. We have arrived. Last week, you said the Spirit and Gotham needed to get to the finals, and they did. So I want you to give us one more like prediction, but also add like what will it mean if the team you pick wins the whole thing. Oh God! And by the way, I'm picking Gotham. We'll just like get that out of the.
You're going to just you're full.
And it'll mean a lot. 2 and 3 years. We're tiptoeing on dynasty.
I
This is
know.
how this works. Tiptoeing on dynasty. One more. And it's
That's
dynasty.
why I don't want it. That's why I'm like
I'm a hater.
Yeah, I'm a hater. I mean, yeah, for Gotham, I mean, they're just such an interesting team because they're just like wildly underperforming in the regular season. In my opinion, for the, I think they would say that also, but then they're in this championship. They were in the semi last year. So it's not like they're all over the place. I mean, they won the championship in the semis and then back to the championship. I said on the pod last week that this is a real test of like the project that they're having at Gotham. So then like if they win, it's like, well, the project's working and nobody's losing their job. I think. But it's also like they have like something special. They also have great players. Tobin said it. They have a great defense. First of all, they have maybe the best player outside of Tim in the league, and that's Aunt Kathy Berger, affectionately known as Aunt Ketchenberger. Their goalkeeper is like insane and does so much for them. Then they have an amazing defense, and then they have like just a spoil of riches that doesn't always play so well together. And I think they can like have a better flow, but whatever, it seems to be working with Gotham. So they have huge building blocks and are going to continue to get better. So this would be a real like stamp for them.
So you're picking Gotham?
No. Well, I'm just going through the whole rigmarole here. Isn't that what you wanted? Just for me to bang on? But then, you know, obviously in Washington, they won a couple of years ago. I think it was 2021. They've had coaching changes and injuries, but they have all these amazing players and their style's great. And they have superstars, not just Trin. Gift Monday and Kawasi, and they brought in Cantori this year, and obviously they have Croy Bethune, and they have a solid goalkeeper. I think they're better. I think Washington's better. Gotham just has this last minute heroics thing happening in their favor. I think for Washington, it's like they're going to do the same thing no matter what every single year. It's just like Michelle King wants to win and she'll do whatever it takes. And so whether they win or not, it is almost like not less important, I think, but like she's investing. It's the thing. They're doing it no matter what. I think Washington is better and they're going to win.
And there you have it, folks.
I think.
The bozo has spoken.
I think.
Because even
but it's so hard. Rosie and Sonnet play for Gotham. Tough. Okay.
Final answer?
Yeah. Final answer.
Okay.
I got to go against you. I mean, we got to have something to talk about after the game, you know?
We're running out?
No.
Bad for the pod.
Certainly not.
Amazing. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Another special thank you to those that helped put this on and sponsor us. Delta, Google Pixel, Volkswagen. We're going to take a selfie before we go. Are you guys down?
Get
Yeah?
yourselves ready.
Let's do this.
No retakes for you guys.
Well, it's a selfie, you know, even when it's bad.
It's good.
It's still pretty good.
There you go. I'm going to keep holding my mic.
We in? All right, let's go this way one time.
Everybody's in. No, just us.
Got it.
Got him.
Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the weekend. We appreciate you.
We'll see you at the final.
Support for A Touch More comes from the all-new Google Pixel 10. How do some players, already at the top of their game, seem to find that next level? They'll never settle. Every second on the clock is an opportunity for greatness. And that applies off the pitch too. It's time to switch your ordinary phone to the Google Pixel 10. Because you don't want to settle for just ordinary. It's got cooler design, helpful AI, and smarter camera features like Camera Coach that actually show you how to take a better photo. Ready to take your phone to the next level? Head to the Google Store now to learn more. Results may vary. Thanks to Delta for their support. When you unlock your full potential, you get to meet a version of yourself you might have never met otherwise. And as the official airline of the National Women's Soccer League, Delta Airlines is there to help connect you to your full potential, to help you grow and recognize the power you have to change yourself, your team, and the world around you. Delta is dedicated to helping you get to where you need to be, from season kickoff to the championships.
Support for A Touch More comes from Volkswagen. With the biggest tournament in soccer right around the corner, Volkswagen is partnering with US Soccer to help everyone get the most out of the game we all love. It's the people's car, partnering with the people's sport. From deaf and power wheelchair soccer to beach and futsal, Volkswagen is actively supporting all the communities and teams within the U.S. soccer ecosystem. They've signed U.S. soccer talent as ambassadors from across the portfolio of the Federation, who will be helping to give these less popular forms of soccer a platform moving forward. From the pitch to the sand and everything in between, welcome to our turf.